He responded.
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
I see the notification on the live chat. So
On the
basically, what?
live chat,
Yes, sir.
it should be on me too, right? Hey, what's up, cousin? I saw you on the a second. Well, he saw you on the thing, but I had to click off to try to attempt to get us on these other platforms. So y'all want to check Instagram now to see? Look like we on Instagram now. Yeah, what's up, Instagram? That's what it looks like anyway. Can y'all confirm it?
I don't see it.
You don't? It said once. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Should I go live? What's the shit? Okay, maybe I got to kick it on from this side to give this side permission. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I see how it works. Okay, so you still got to be signed into Instagram, and because the chats and stuff are gonna come through, I guess.
Yeah, we're live on there now.
Huh?
We're live on there now.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So that's how we get live on Instagram and live on everything else.
And it
Okay.
shows my screen perfectly.
All right. So I'm attempting to see. So how can I wonder how I can get everybody on this chat? Oh, I know. I want to see how I can get the chats to, you know, interact on Restream. All of the chats that come in. Peace, love, and prosperity to any and everyone who is on this live. All is well. I'm just testing some stuff out to see. I see no zero. I see zero. But the more you stay, the more you go. The more you get, the more you flow. Where is that? Um, go back. Okay, so I see. Set the block motherfucker. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. That's big delay. So it don't stop us from being live over here. Just boots us from over here. I'm trying to figure out how to mute that. Once I get it all set up one time, then it'll be all good. Oh, I see how it's showing up over here. Okay. Yeah. So I see what we got. Hmm. Make each one of these small to where I can fit both of them on there. Haha. So what's up, y'all? Y'all volume still there?
Mine is I just turned my microphone on. Lamar's isn't on because of the echoing.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Audio still here.
Grand Rising, cousin. I see you now. I can see the thing I'm looking for here. Just wanted to make sure I was where it's supposed to be. I had to catch this live up by speeding it up, making the playback go to two, making it go back on live. Okay. So yeah, live on Instagram. I see delayed and how it's delayed. Y'all hear the helicopters flying over and shit. Okay, so Facebook, Instagram. Seeing what I'm seeing. What up, though? Okay. All right. So you say LinkedIn, Facebook. That's one. All right. So I think it's pretty much what it's supposed to be. By the time I get ready to do what I'm supposed to do. And when you go on, what is it? When you go on to X, does it just automatically, put you on the main screen, or do you got to go to the live itself?
When you go to X, most times it usually takes you to the main screen.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it. So, all right, that's what's up. So I got it pretty much set to just be able to do it now. Peace, love, and prosperity, Rita. We was happy to see Quan come through. I told him how grateful I was for him stopping by to see Pops and to see us. Yo, we'll be coming out to Detroit. I want to come bring him out there before it's too late. Let him come out there and just ride through and see that everything is still what it is and the things that have improved based upon what I've been, told and shown. But all is well with that part. So I need to put y'all on moderator on all of these different ones, so each one of y'all can kind of be keeping up with the messages if there's any on any platform, right? Is that how you do that? Did you hear that? Did either one of y'all hear that? I know y'all on mute, but did y'all hear that? I was asking about um, making y'all moderators for each one of the other sites, or being able to watch the check the whenever there is any messages or chats, because I can't receive the chat on this main one. You know what I'm saying? You're on mute
Someone has a question for you from Facebook.
from Facebook. Okay, from Facebook. Let me refresh it then. What is in the comments or something?
Yes, sir, it is.
It's just that's just the run back. I don't see. You know what? I guess mine is behind. What does it say? Maybe you can just tell me what it says, because only thing that I see is the still the message from Rita,
Ah, okay.
because it hasn't been able to be it hasn't done anything different over here. At least I don't see anything different. I don't see any more messages. And
Well,
you
the
did say
question
on
is,
Facebook, right?
yes, sir, it is. There's a question from somebody named Tim Nagel. He's the only one on Facebook.
All is well. What is the question?
It says you do not. It says you don't seem to be very popular. What do you think is the issue?
That's the question.
Only me. Only he's there.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess because he's there. Maybe I'm unpopular because he's there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he leaves, more people will show up. No, I'm just joking. Whoever you are, man. Um, I'm not
We're
trying.
testing anyway.
I'm not trying to be popular, bro. Whoever that is, I'm actually just showing up so that I can start being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at my stuff, it's authentic. I don't play no games, and so for you to even find me, you must be on something more positive than negative. And if you're not, off with your head. No disrespect to any loved ones, because I love you all, but I don't play that bullshit. Just respect. That's the Facebook, Instagram, yeah, wherever I pop up, it's all love. You know, you look at the title of mine, it says,
It's an obvious troll look like kind of.
Maybe I smell bad.
huh?
No, maybe they smell bad.
All is well. You know, I can't see that. That's got to be a troll because I can't see it. It's supposed to be live.
It's your comments.
I don't know who that is. Tim Nagel. I never seen it. I never be on Facebook. I have never.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't. You know, I ain't waste no time with that. I'm just saying I can't see him anyway.
Yeah, sir.
Every time I pull up to it, it goes to the same thing. So I can't make it, you know, get up in real time. At least you can see it in real time. That's why I said something about you guys being moderators, because if you could see that faster than me, then you can respond. But it doesn't matter because
Exactly.
it's all good. It's all good. And who in the hell is up at this time of morning or not, you know, AM, wasting their time getting on a live feed talking about somebody being popular? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Really have no
I
life.
don't know.
Maybe that's a robot. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the defaulted program in the Matrix or some shit. I don't know. You know, because I don't see it. It's still.
It might be something.
My crazy sister-in-law posted your bit on how your soul leaves your body.
Yeah. Well, your soul does leave your body like regularly.
Well, what
What does that got to do with anything? I don't even see it still. I wish that I don't wish anything. If it was meant for me to see, then it would come up live.
9:49 a.m. That's the time they're saying it is there.
9:49 a.m. I mean 9:49. Where is that at? That's
I might know this person.
Either hour ahead, maybe.
Yeah. No, it's that's like Mountain Time. I don't know what that is. It's all good. I don't care where they are. I don't care about the time frame. None of that. They not bother me. I mean, they have an opinion. Everybody's online for their opinion. It's just that if I could see it, I would respond in real time. It's just that I can't see it. It's not giving me any action or any access to do anything different than what I'm doing. Because I would, you know, show up to, you know, basically be in respect to if you got a real question.
Oh, in Canada.
Oh, Canada. I love Canada. It's most times not assholes in Canada, but I guess it's assholes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The energy.
I don't know who they are. They look like they just kind of confused a little bit.
They might be, you know, slow. You know, I mean, we do help a lot of individuals, and we do attract all type of energy based upon the experience that they're supposed to have.
And then you do pop up everywhere on the every other place. So
yeah,
you know, probably have
all as well. It's interesting because you're saying that, but I still haven't seen this person pop up. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no comments. I don't see no nothing, which I'm good with. It doesn't matter to me if I did or didn't, because that type of stuff don't do nothing for me. You already know.
I need to get I need to make me a Facebook account because last time
Oh, you don't have a Facebook account?
Not at all.
Well, hey, this may not be necessary for you. You know how that rolls, how that works.
Yeah, sir. I like and to be honest with you, I like the ones that are monetizable.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Why would you waste your time on a social media platform that's not benefiting you in some way? You know what we utilize them for. We just want to share.
Exactly.
So, yeah, and why don't you in that private chat right there, Mir? See that private chat right here?
Yes, sir.
Put the person's tag in there, like, because I don't know who it is. I wouldn't be able to see him in the first place.
I put their name.
Yeah. Okay. Because Timothy needs Tim Nagel. Tim Nagel.
He looks like somebody we've seen before.
Peace and prosperity, Tim. Man, I will constant, you know, prosperity and love on you, man. Because you really
Now to know how the writer knows this is how it goes. So about your post on how your soul leaves your body, I'd like to know how the writer knows this and how it goes down. Oh, they're just asking about one of your posts that you put up.
Okay, it's all good. I don't mean no harm if it's like that, Tim. Straight up, man. I don't mean no harm, but I'm like I'm like a Ginsu on both sides. I got edges all around, man, and I be dealing with all kind of things, and I don't mean no harm. It's all love and peace first. But I want to make sure I'm clear with who I'm speaking to, and make sure that we're speaking on a respectful and level, a balance, because that nonsense is it just pops up out of everywhere. So, what was the question, though? Sincerely, what is the question? Because I'll be grateful to answer the question.
They want to know can you explain how the soul actually leaves the body?
I can only explain it by the knowing that we sleep, we daydream, we do all these different things, and I've learned how to do hypnotherapy, NLP. I meditate a lot. I'm a Reiki master, so I've learned how to do all these different modalities, and I realize in astral projection as well as quantum jumping, and they kind of with the lucid dreaming and being able to put yourself out of the realm into the dream world and actually control it. That's kind of like I can't explain, like the physical scientific way. I just say that once you quiet your mind enough, you have the ability to do so. You have the ability to tap into the other realms, but it's really about, really, really going inside yourself and pulling that part out. It takes it's a little more in depth, and I think it's experiences, life's experiences that help, depending on what you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? But once you go through enough, it becomes like you start to realize, okay, when you daydream, you're in a different space. Say a word right now. Now you tell me when you okay, just pick a word, any word, say it. I'm gonna say happy. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you who said that. You're gonna say you, and I'm gonna ask you who are you, and then where we gonna go. So that's the same as about how can your soul leave your body. It's the you that's you're trying to explain is answering that question. Like that's the eternal, internal, eternal being that is within you, between your back and your chest, your heart and your spine, like that energy that is in your heart space that controls the ether within you, the charge that you have, that soul, that part. That's I guess it's off the intuition. Once you get to a point of knowing that you can. It's like you've heard. I'm sure you've heard. Maybe you haven't, but if you can say you can, you can. If you say you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. So that's how. Just know that you can. When you sleep, you do all the time anyway, because it's in your unconscious state. You know what I'm saying? Your soul leaving your body, so say, is in your unconscious state, but it's not really leaving your body. It's just quantum. It's going to a different quantum realm for the moment. It doesn't really leave your body until your transition time is up. You know what I'm saying? It stays connected to you, the whole time. So that's what I have if that person's still here and if that assists in any way. But that's what I would say to that. If I'm attempting to explain how one's soul can possibly leave the body, and it's like I said, some people may have a different opinion of that or a different definition by way of their own experience. But my own experiences, it's my spirit that continuously travels. You know what I'm saying? My soul stays present to host this avatar while the experience is still here. Like that's what I've been experiencing. But for everyone else, I don't know. I've heard people quantum jump and have different experiences when they, do quantum jumping. They have different experiences if they astral project. Lucid dreaming. It's different experiences, and one is tied in and one seems to be not. So that's just a personal preference, and that's a question you would have to ask yourself in the mirror. Do you feel even confident that your soul can leave your body or that your spirit can leave your body? Because I think that's what the overall question. Because if your soul leaves your body, you're dead. Like, I mean, you're basically in this room, you're done. You know what I'm saying? But if you're asking in terms of the spirit, or how does one travel, outside of the body, that is merely go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go to sleep, you do that. And I've been caught in between my daydream to where I can realize that I'm not in the space that when I'm, sitting there daydreaming, after I get and realize that I'm daydreaming, I can take that opportunity to jump, but That was by accident at first, but I learned how to utilize it after realizing all this stuff is the same. And like I said, all those modalities for healing they seem the same. They just name different, and they all essentially make you have to look inside of yourself, quiet your mind, imagine yourself someplace else, feel the feeling that already is. Basically, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've gathered in my experience. So respect, Tim. If that was your question, no disrespect how I came out the beginning, but at the man, like I told you, all is well, all is well. And is that the question that he was asking?
After the
Yeah, I mean it's all good. I mean, regardless, I just want to be able to answer the question.
Yeah, she asked that question. That was the question that he ended up with.
Okay. Is he still there to receive the answer? Did he get what he was asking or what?
I guess he did because after that, I didn't see nothing else.
Okay. Well, if he did or didn't, it's all good on my behalf. I just.
If he wanted to know that, like, okay, so for instance, like a
Okay.
disclaimer for the live is if they want to know anything, it's best to come ask the question instead of like something else first. Because
Well, yeah, yeah. Maybe we should put a disclaimer, but people are people. I'm learning. I've learned this a long time ago. You can't really. It's a hard process to. What's a challenging process to attempt to get somebody to approach you the right way to ask a question when we have no blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Most of us don't have a damn clue on how to even be respectful in this
yeah,
whole realm. So, I get it. I'm just, respectfully I'm going to command respect. I'm going to give it so strong that it's commanding. So
yeah,
you won't be able to mix me up. You know what I
exactly.
mean? It won't be no mix ups. And
I
y'all
know.
know what I do. Y'all see I show love out the gate. Always have. Show love out the gate,
Yeah,
first and foremost. And when somebody violate that, then they get the universe's response. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That's just how that works in all aspects. Yeah, but that person's stuff in the comments never popped up on my side.
But that's not that sidebar right there is not.
No, it's not. I refreshed it several times and
Wow.
everything, and it has not one time come back to where a person was leaving a message. The last message I got on here is "Hello to my family from Rita,"
Wow.
and y'all see that in the same comments.
Yeah, I see that in the same comments. 'Cause I see her right up. Amir said, I'm already you I'm already on YouTube as a moderator." And then
yeah, I'm going to the platforms themselves and
and then
commenting.
he had said that after the fact, "You don't seem very popular. What do you think is the issue?" That's what he came
I'm in
with.
the same Facebook feed that guy is.
Oh,
So yeah, it wasn't. It did come in the same line. It's just I guess it wasn't meant for you to see that.
oh, it doesn't. Like I said, man, I'm grateful for the opportunity to even speak in general because I'm not. It's not offensive with me if it's not offensive with you. If it's offensive with you, it's still not offensive with me because I still gotta be who I am
Exactly.
at every part of my existence. It's not like I'm a bench, shapeshift for anybody, at this point. Never was able to do that in the first place. I don't know nothing about that. I just want to authentic, unapologetic truth, facts.
Exactly.
Whatever we got to offer, if it can assist, that's what we do. I mean, you got to be built for every part of whatever you deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So,
and
uh,
being authentic myself, I would definitely know.
hmm indeed, indeed. So, yeah. So I should probably have been on live on TikTok too. I should probably click go live on TikTok right now too, huh?
Probably so.
Just because.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so allow TikTok access, allow. So you can check and see peace and prosperity, TikTok. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and what else?
Uh,
Who and X. Yeah. Peace, love, and prosperity. Just on here sharing just sharing love, just being grateful, just asking the question if anybody woke up, feeling ungrateful? Did anybody today wake up feeling ungrateful? If you come across this live and you woke up today feeling ungrateful, tap in. I got a message to share, you know, however that may be, you know. If you woke up and you feel ungrateful, please let me know. I got a message for you. All right. Love, 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 love. Let's see. Peace, love, and prosperity to everyone that's joining the live. If you're on this live, you're meant to be on this live. Oh yeah, I keep looking down because I got the TikTok on the phone right here. Y'all on the TikTok, y'all got me locked in on there seeing what's what. Um team, YouTube team. Okay, all is well. I'm just checking in because I see on the bottom of this screen, people that join, but I don't, I can't really. Yeah, all is well. You're on mute.
Yes, I got you.
I appreciate it. Peace, love, and prosperity, family. Love, family. God love family for you all who use that word, but love is the key. Love is the key. Gratitude is the answer. You know what I'm saying? Being grateful, and that I am doing because I've had some really, really promising things that have happened in my experience the last 6 months, really a year and a half, a year and 6 months, but 6 months for sure because we've had the biggest changes that could have ever taken place in my experience to happen. Like loved one leaving, the closest ones not leaving but making transitions, and that's been a thing for me, being a caregiver to that situation for a good minute, and having to readjust my vibration just to get back into the normal world. It seems like when you deal with elders who dealing with you know health issues and you're helping or you're assisting them at the end of their experience, it is draining to say the least. Not in a negative way. It's draining. It's not in a negative way, but it is draining, and you definitely absorb a lot. There's so many things that I've had to come to terms with, that I've changed, that I've realized that wow, man, life is really, really interesting at this point. And I'm so grateful for the experience, you know what I'm saying, to be present in this experience because you know, I chose me. I chose me for this experience. We chose, we do what we do. We go through these things. I see you, Amir. Okay, thank you. I say hi. It says say hi. That's what's up. Yeah, so like it is, y'all know. I was gonna break down, and I've been writing the things that have been happening, that have happened in the last since we came back from traveling that time, y'all. That's that know. And man, it's a book inside of itself, aside the book that I'm already doing. It's a whole different thing because I realize the more I meditate and the more I do different stuff, I realize what I remember, what I forget, what I have forgotten, or what I pushed to the side because I didn't want to remember. You know, that's a big deal. When you go through things, but you know, I feel very empowered now that my mom is not suffering and going through what she had gone through for many years and all of that. And now it's like I said, it's been taking me a couple of months to just get my process together, to realize that I'm not in the same position, that I'm able to do something now. I'm able to focus on something different. You know what I'm saying? That part. So all is well. Very grateful for, you know, all of the experience. So yeah, definitely grateful for that. Okay, so in order to be on here, I got a sign on here. Okay, there you go. And I'll mute it. So just live on all of those now. But that's just, we got to keep on adding value and sharing, because these experiences won't be able to experience sharing of one moment. But the question was, you know, if you woke up today feeling ungrateful or like just feeling some kind of way, you felt ungrateful, chime in, let me know. I got a message for you. And I wanted to point it out, you know, to you directly, just for peace, just for peace, just for love, just for prosperous vibration, energy rising, just to raise the vibration of the planet. You know what I'm saying? Just to do what we can in any way, because us being here is raising the vibration. If one of us show, two of us show up, you already know the power is the same as if 1,000 of us showed up. So all is well in agreement to that. So, and I see Lamar, this thing popping up all on the screen, showing me all the different things that I could do every so often or whatnot on TikTok.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yes.
probably have some extra stuff because you how much engagement you've gotten.
Yeah. It's a bunch of stuff that pops up, and
Mhm.
everybody who even pop in for a second, thank you for popping up. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining just for a second to see if anything is said that moves you, then stick around. But as I was saying, it's about being grateful for now. And if you woke up ungrateful, and I don't know, I'm not going to wait too long for too many people to say that they woke up grateful or not, because if you woke up ungrateful, my message to you would be take your ass back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And let's wake up again, because it is no reason to wake up any day ungrateful when you woke up. You woke up, that should be what you're grateful about. Grateful for the fact that you woke up, and for the fact that you get to have an experience to share, or to, care, or to be, um, help someone. Like, just your smile helps everybody. Like, show up anywhere and smile at somebody, especially just out the blue. You'd be surprised at the people you affect, because you're supposed to smile at that person. Anybody else smile probably would not affect them the way yours is going to affect them. Thank you, Travis. Hey man, I am having a blessed day, a fortunate day, and I'm grateful that you asked, and I will the same. I intend, will, command, and allow the universe to allow the same thing for you. All is well, man. Love, peace, and prosperity. Yep. So that's what it's about. Just being on here spreading and answering questions if anybody got any questions, because I'm a bet on a lot of things on life. You know what I'm saying? Just ask me, and I do a lot. All the things that I say I do, I do. If I say I do it, I do it, and that's just it. And how you find out is you ask me, and if it balances with you, then because that's all we got. Nobody got no blueprint to who's right or wrong. You can't prove what I dreamed last night. I can't prove what you dreamed last night. I can't say what you're thinking right now. I can trust the fact that I know me, and I can feel my way vibrationally when you say things to me. And if it vibrates in balance, then I know that all is well. If it doesn't, I know that all is well. I know I have to make choices regardless, because I know that all is well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all should know if we don't. Um, that's my perspective on it. So just giving peace, prosperity, and power to everyone who comes within the sound of my voice, within the sight of me. If you feel my frequency, you can't be feeling nothing but love. You can't be feeling nothing but power from that love, because I don't do nothing but express that, since I know that I'm in this space of healing, and I know that I'm a healer. I know that I'm here to heal. I'm on this planet to assist the vibration to raise. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my perspective is. It continuously and will continuously be. The eyes behind me are the eyes of Ra and the eyes of Horus. And the eyes of Ra are related to the sun. It's protected powers that come from instilling fear and violence. It's to protect the powers from that attempt to. Okay, so the eye of Horus is related to the moon. Protective powers come from deflecting malevolent forces. So it's all positive. So I got that tatted on my neck with the Unk, because of the power that I know that we have. And I want to share it, man. I don't even want to share it. I'm sharing it. Everywhere I show up, I get smiles. I turn frowns into smiles. The people who frown at me, especially the people who look at me and they attempting to read the tattoos, I guess. And when they realize that none of these tattoos are discriminating, or they're not offensive to my soul, you know what I'm saying? You can write stuff on your body and literally put yourself in a hole with that. You know what I mean? So I actually do it a little different. I'm grateful for knowing you can actually, have a connection with the source to know what to write as a form of whatever. And that's personal preference as well. I don't have a desire. I don't have an intention of any type to sway anyone's opinion of anything. I just want to share another perspective because we all have several that we can go off of. And I know, man, I'm telling you, I thought I knew a lot. In my young years, I thought I knew a lot. And I realized even in my older years, I have so much more to learn now than I even could have even imagined. And then now that I'm in the, space of accepting that, I accept that. I'm in my space of knowing that I got to get the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? And listen, pay attention, and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And make waves doing what we got to do. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the likes because that's how we get it up in the algorithm. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. The love will definitely be returned in all ways. Williamson, thank you for joining. Anybody who joins, everyone who joins, peace, love, and prosperity, especially when you bring in peace, love, and prosperity. If you're joining with that nonsense, believe me, the energy, the universe will deal with that. You know what I'm saying? The universe will deal with that because my way of seeing things is I know that all is well. And a scripture that says something about, basically, it doesn't matter what you do, no stone cast can harm. Like you can't do nothing to harm me. You can't do anything because I'm not here to harm nobody. I'm not here to be harmed. It's a yin yang. We're in the 3D, but I deal with it like that. You know what I'm saying? So 3D physically, 5D and above spiritually on that love thing. Like for real, just doing what I can to be that. Doing what I can to be that. Because that ain't it's not necessarily easy. It's not necessarily easy, but it's not necessarily hard either. It's how you look at it. And if it's hard, it's maybe the perspective of how you are vibrating in the ether. So we just have to raise the vibration. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep raising the vibration. I just wanted to bring some time on this live to be able to get my numbers up on how I'm showing up because I have a lot to offer. And if this live goes, when this live goes off, I don't know, Lamar, do these lives stick on here like as a video or do they just go away after the live and then you have to repost it or something? Because I know
TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Okay, so last time I checked, they don't let you put a live up after it's done unless you, of course, download it or whatever.
Oh, you have to just repost it yourself.
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
definitely.
make sure you download it within the little 30 days that they give you in the back. Okay, no problem.
Yes,
Because
sir.
it's but see one good thing about that. See, I'm live on YouTube, and I don't know about how X and stuff does, but I know on YouTube it's the same thing. On YouTube, it's like it's going to save it. It's going to
Yeah.
save it as a video, and it's going to be there in the videos as a file until I remove it.
Okay, cool.
So you'll have access to the video. It's just the video angles will look different because, of course, I'm looking at the camera differently. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's good? What's good? I see Chris. What's good? All love. All love. Everything's good. Everything's great. Actually, I'm grateful to be sharing love. That's what we're doing. I had a question earlier about if anyone woke up today feeling ungrateful, let me know. I had a message for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. You cannot serve two masters. There's only one. Well, the only master is you, like, very respectfully. So you're right. You can't serve any masters. The master is within you. That's the source. That is the source creator that has created all of us to giving us this one single experience, projecting it out so we can all experience it collectively. But it's a love thing. But you're right. You cannot. You can only be balanced in that way. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Like I said, it's it's all good intent to be here and be positive and to be able to receive everybody's, I guess, opinion because it is what it is. Everybody has their opinion. Not like it matters when you're dealing with a collective of high vibration. If it's low, you know what I'm saying. But all it does, if it's high, it just adds to the power. You know what I'm saying. So that's what's up. Peace and prosperity to everyone who has joined, even if you jumped off. Peace and prosperity. Thank you for showing up. It's love. And again, if you woke up ungrateful, Let me know. If you woke up feeling ungrateful, let me know. I got a message for you. I gave I gave the message a little earlier to a few people, but I want to give it straight up. Because if you woke up feeling ungrateful, you woke up feeling lazy, I feel you. Sometimes the energy don't be there, but I just like I said before, hey, go back to sleep for a minute and wake up again. You know what I'm saying? And revisit that ideology of if it's lazy or if it's just, the idea of you being able to decide. You know what I'm saying? Because if you chose to, that's what it's tied to based upon what they tell us, then I know exactly what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a man, I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? So if you wake up with a different ideology, wake up popping up. Oh man, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I woke up. I'm grateful that I know that I am woke, that I'm here. Give thanks to whatever you believe in. Like if you believe in God, then be grateful that God has allowed you to wake up. If you believe in Allah, if you believe in whatever you believe in, that whatever you think you believe in, do you. You know what I'm saying? Because the power is within you and your belief, how you see it. And however the power is, you receive it based upon you. And I can assist you, I could tell you all day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You said I'm a nihilist. Uh, I'm very, very, I don't want to seem ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But would you explain that? Um, because I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, if it's if it means atheist or anything, it doesn't matter like that because I'm not, it doesn't matter what you believe in. Like, as long as you believe in something and you don't have to believe in nothing, it's still the same. You believe in nothing. So you're believing in something if you believe in nothing. So you here for a reason. And I'm sure that everyone is getting the experiences based upon what they see. Okay, it says, is a belief that all values are baseless and that nothing can be known or communicated. Oh, okay. So that's in the space. That's in the space. I respect that. I respect that. So it's just vibrated. So you just fit where you just show up and you fit in where you get in. You get in where you fit in, basically. Because that's I feel you. And if all values are baseless and nothing can be known or communicated, then hey, yeah, that's what's up. That's hey man, I respect that. I respect that because I'm in my space of that shit all the time. Like, in certain areas, you're absolutely right. I just because I'm opportunist in the way of my spirit and I have a big I want to really, really I'm going to really, really enjoy my experience here at Source. I just jump all in and out, but I respect that. Not, like I say, I have ways that way as well. So I can really, really respect that because some shit is baseless and it's not to be known or communicated because it's senseless to waste your time with it. So the majority of shit, respectfully is like that. And if it's not tapped into your own experience, then I really can feel where you're coming from. So salute. It has no effect on how I see it. You know what I mean? Because I know that as above, so below. I got those same traits. You wouldn't be here if you weren't a projection of me. You wouldn't. You're the part of me that is. You dig what I'm saying? So I know that. Since I know that, I can receive that. I can accept that, and I know I move like that too. But I'm amongst everything else. I'm source. You know what I'm saying? As you are. So I can give you the right or respect that you deserve in that space because it is what it is. And thank you, man. Thank you for even sharing that with me. Because I didn't know the definition of that was that really. So hey, every day, baby, we learn something every day. And I'm here. I'm here to learn something every single second of the day. Yes, indeed. Hello, hello, gorgeous lady. How are you? That's my queen right there. That's my young
I'm
queen
doing
right
good.
there.
How are you doing?
Helped me with so much. I'm wonderful. Thank you. I'm grateful. We shining in on TikTok as well as these other platforms right now. Just testing out, but I had a couple of questions, and I was saying to people who I just asked that question about if people woke up and they woke up feeling ungrateful. I had a message for them. You know what I'm saying? The message I had was already. I was just still sharing the message, but the message, in the short was, okay, take your ass back to sleep and wake back up because you can make a decision to everything. When you pop your eyes open, then it's your decision to see however you want to see whatever you want to see, even if it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you call, you call. But if it's ungrateful, then I just know that ungrateful is a very digressive word. It does not assist your progress forward. And just being grateful, just flipping that a little bit and just being saying thank you for one thing shares, raise of the vibration on the planet. You know what's up. Just one thing. It don't even take it don't have to be to nobody specific. It's just what
Sure
it is.
does not.
Yeah. So
It applies either way.
yeah, all is well. Peace, love, and prosperity. All is well. Yo,
What
and
in,
we are
what in the
like,
world are these comments?
huh?
I was saying, what in the world are these comments?
What comments are you looking at?
So on Facebook.
That's Facebook. I can't see Facebook. I
Okay,
can't.
so
She's talking about earlier comments.
Oh yeah, I can't see nothing. But I did respond to those because they were telling me what people were saying. So I just answered the question because it came in a little curveballish. You know what I'm saying? Dude threw a curveball. I guess he thought it wasn't gonna get knocked out the park or something. But I wasn't on that. Just made it clear that I wasn't on that. And just when the question came through, I was able to identify the question. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna refresh Facebook again. I'm gonna refresh it again, and it is not showing up over here. It's showing up like I'm live. You know what I mean? It's showing up like we are live, but yeah, not sure what's going on with that. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's what's good. And TikTok is where people were joining more, even if they joining and then jumping off. I appreciate people getting on because in between time,
that means your videos in the algorithm, and while they're scrolling through their For You page, that's just one of the ones that they so happen to come across.
All your
oh,
videos on your page are in For You page on TikTok, though.
okay, we gotta up the vibration, and I need to bring some of the music over there too, like just clips, just parts of the verses, so people can see that it's very diverse over here. It's not just one thing. And look, like I told y'all, if I gotta show up, I just show up authentically. I don't have none of the shit script. I don't have no script. I ain't heard from her in a minute. I see Jack calling me. Yo, what's up, man?
Big bro, how you doing?
Oh man, I'm maintaining, family. How you doing? I'm actually on a live right now. I actually
Oh, my fault.
no, ain't no fault, bro. This is a test live anyway because this is literally the first time I'm really going live after getting my just focusing in and getting my shit together. You know what I mean? Because man, bro, you know when things change, when the people that's closest to you make transitions, you got to balance. You got to get back
What
in the
happened?
motion. You
What
know,
happened with mom? What's mom and pop?
yeah. Well, my pops is good. My mom's about on the 28th of July, she made a transition. So I just been, getting realizing that I can get back to the shit I've been doing, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Because that process
You done
lasted
lost some
for a year
weight
and a
too.
half. Huh?
You done lost some weight.
Yeah, actually. And I had been getting a lot of messages telling me that I had to release something major in order for that next thing to happen. So you just gotta line up the shit and accept it. So I did that. I'm where I'm at.
Hey, you see my big homie that's from Compton. You see the movie, the series he just put out.
No, I didn't, man. I've been so off the
That
internet, bruh.
Brandon, I don't know if you've seen it on my page, but I did like a little promo and you see a thing and it said music by Acacia Jack and Rosecrans Hop Out.
Okay, yeah.
My homie just did a movie for the Hilltop Crip. He did a mini series, kind of like a power series,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
like a hood mini series he's doing. He just finished up the first episode. He just put it out.
That's what's
He's
up.
about he's about to try to put it on like YouTube or Tubi like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, big bro. We've been on some other shit, nigga. We got homies dying. We've been killing shit. There's
Yeah.
been a whole bunch of shit going on.
Man, if you say in the field, I mean, this
I
is
just
the
I
field.
just I just came back from Compton. I jumped on a plane and went
So,
overnight to Compton and
yeah,
came back the next day. I had to go out there and see it.
yeah,
There's been a lot of shit, but I'm gonna tell you this. A long time ago, we talked about the transfers of energy, right?
right, no doubt.
Right now in my neighborhood, man, the energy's positive and we get through some negative shit. We in 3 wars right now in California with 3 different hoods. I just got a video last night of my enemies in the middle of my hood saying fuck us. showing camera footage of everybody's house on our block out there. It's bad. They're about to put a curfew up in Compton.
Wow.
But like we trying to make a transition out that shit. Like my homies are gonna start migrating to Washington because of Compton. We just gonna. It ain't never that war. It never. The war started in 70 something. It's went.
Yeah, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't like it's gonna stop until the earth is gone. Seem like.
Nah, I can't. They just killed the homie on the side street on our hood day. Shot him in his throat. Killed one of the most famous members we got, young ones.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas is posting pictures of our homies' caskets. And it's just bad out there. It's bad.
It's disrespect.
First time I slid to the set, and I had to realize, man, that my hood is broke as fuck. Them niggas is out there starving, and all they know how to do is kill. That's the first thing they said. It's like, nigga, everybody out here got bodies, cuz.
Right.
If you ain't got no body, don't be out here.
Right. That's just that's a process, man. You know.
But I was gonna tell you, I want to link you with Big Bro, man. He's doing shit. He's doing major shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause myself. Y'all can, Amina, you can take over that live for a quick sec and just give some power. And I'm gonna step off for just 1 sec.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to keep that going because it is what it is. But hold up, I'll be right off. Go ahead.
All right. I'm actually in the middle of making this thing right now. So
I'm about to turn my mic and camera off real quick, okay?
All right, that's fine. Go right ahead.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I hope everybody's having a great day today. And if you're not, then I hope it turns around because because why not? I mean, regardless of what you go through in life, there's not a reason to find him. There's not a reason for you to not find something to be grateful for or to find something else that's better in your life to focus on. Entirely. You sure do. So it's all a choice. I get that certain things are out of your control, but hey, they're out of your control. Certain things that take place, you can't say that you expect it to happen, at least not all of them, because you can't always say what will happen and when. And in times like that, you just have to continue to do your best and be prepared as much as you possibly can. Because even if you're not necessarily that prepared for something specific, there's still something you can learn in that as well. So be willing to learn the lesson that you're supposed to get from it, because you never know what it's for. Everyone learns something for a reason. We all go through things for a reason. And it's usually for something in the future. So you got to just show gratitude for that part. Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I've heard everywhere. And surely enough, that does apply to a lot of areas in life. Compounds. All right, hold on. Live. I'm still gonna be on here, but why are you not reading your science? Go back to your science reading. Go to your science reading right now. Go on. Go to your science reading. Go read that. Go look at the picture and tell me what you think. Just keeping it real because people here are in school as well, and you can't let them slack. That's what reading is for. If you can read anything, you can, as long as you can read, you can do anything, because everything starts with an instruction. That's the part I want, and that's another thing I want to touch. Because
YouTube chat.
Huh? I do. Hold on. Right, okay, let me see. Who's looking at the YouTube chat? So I don't see the YouTube chat because I am just directly like in the main part. So I see yours. God King Zuzu. I don't really see anybody else's showing up aside from yours. Are there more than just yours showing up?
Is somebody else saying something?
Is somebody saying something? Because somebody's being some kind of way. We can shut this down right now. It's these three. Okay, well then those are it. All right, so come on, what we doing? Is there anybody else? Okay, so there's nobody else in the YouTube chat right now. Let's fix this right here. Gotta keep it the shape I put it to begin with. Because why not? Is there anybody else's? Or is it just you two? No, that's from earlier. Oh. Okay. I don't see anybody else's. So we're just gonna keep going here. So where did I leave off? The reading in order to understand. Okay, yeah. So the other day, I was looking at something. And I think it was this post on TikTok, I think. But somebody said something, was explaining something very thoroughly in the description. But then I look at the comments, and the first comment is literally asking a question that the first comment was literally a question that the description itself had already answered almost towards the beginning. So I mean, like, that's lack of attention to detail because it was literally right there. And people miss things like that a lot, not just on social media, but in real life in general, because there are just certain things that they're really not paying attention to that they really need to just look at. Like, it's actually really unfortunate how much people don't realize certain things. It says two. What says two? There's just two people. Okay, I get it. I understand. Okay, so like, if you just open your eyes and you actually look around, or you get something like a form of text and you read it, like you actually really read it, then there's not much of anything that you can really miss unless it's just not in there. And then even if it's not directly in there, just looking at certain things, certain words that are being used, certain ways that they're being used, you can read between the lines and still put them together. So it's just a matter of paying attention to detail, especially when you're out in public. Like, pay attention to how people around you move. Pay attention to how you move, because you can never say that you know somebody's intention. And yeah, that may be it. At the same time, there's a lot that you can really avoid if you just choose to pay attention to detail. There's a lot you can't miss if you actually pay attention to the reading of something, to the writing of something. If you're actually reading something to understand instead of having an opinion about it, because I've seen that too. Some people just read things just to have an opinion about it. And it's like, are you even looking at the deeper meaning to it? Yeah, I understand that reading these words means you feel some kind of way, but like, what was the message in it?
Let me unmute you. How you doing? Oh, let me turn you up. Okay, how you doing over there?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Didn't want to put you on the spot, but I know you work well on the spot. But
just having a conversation about how you should pay attention to detail, like when you're out, or pretty much anywhere, but especially when you're reading to understand instead of just having an opinion and just paying attention to the deeper message of certain things.
Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, baby, handle that. I'm gonna let him get in right quick.
All right. Do you see how nice that?
You can end that whenever you want. What's up, girls? What's up? You can end that whenever you want. Okay. I love you, baby. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. So he's out again. So how's everybody? I hope you're doing well. Just ignore that because that's just a part of life. You know, if you have animals, that just happens. Especially when there's excitement going on. I hope everybody's getting enough sleep. If not, make sure that you get some because it's very important. Um, if you're reading anything that you think would be very interesting, I would love for you to say what it is. If you're not, that's fine too. If it's something that you're listening to, even if it's music that's not, even if it's music that you think I'd enjoy or anybody else, I'd appreciate that part too. Just basically feel free to interact, just don't be negative because you will get shut down immediately. Somebody could have a smile on their face, but be one of the first people to make sure that you don't play. And we are some of them. So just want to make that part known. God King, you still there? I can see your comment if you do. Comment. Okay, he's probably still there, but he probably just did not choose. He probably just chose not to comment, but that's all right too. So what? Okay, you know what? In the meantime, let me just finish up something I'm working on here. So we have a community that we're putting together. It mainly has courses. It mainly has ebooks. We're branching off into audiobooks very soon. Right now is ebooks and a few courses. But since it's a paid community, then you can. Since it's a paid community, of course you have to pay to get in. But the course that we have somewhere else, for a price, if you get into that community, you can get that for free, as well as the ebooks that we already have. You just have to level up by being active and being helpful and considerate. If you're not any of those things, you can't expect to level up or even stay in the community because we're going for something very specific here. And if some people aren't meeting those specifics, then hey, maybe it just wasn't meant for you. You know, I don't have an issue with that. But if it is meant for you, of course, feel free to enjoy it to the highest of your ability. Because why not? Instead of asking yourself why, I realize that it seems like it's a bit easier to ask yourself. One thing I realized when it comes to somebody trying to make excuses, and I tried this a few years ago. It wasn't necessarily like an intentional thing. Well, I mean, in a sense, it kind of was. I just wasn't thinking about it when I was doing it, but something told me to ask myself a different question when I would want to do something. And then I'll start doubting myself for whatever reason, or doubting the possibility that it could happen. And why not? And it's like, that's a life hack in so many instances because the second I started asking myself, why not, is the very second I realized I don't really have any reasons to not do things. I don't really have any reasons to not act upon certain things. So if you change the question that you ask yourself, then you end up getting a different answer, a different result that takes you in a new direction. You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect to get a different result. You have to try something different. You have to be willing to try something different. Because if you're closed-minded to this one thing or these few things and you see it's not working, but you're still just trying to do that one thing the same exact way, not really changing much of your approach or how you choose to carry yourself, how you choose to go about certain things, you can't expect anything to change. You really can't. Because why? I mean, it's still repetition to the same thing. You're building up the same thing. So how is that going to suddenly turn into something else? I mean, people just need to give that a bit more thought. Because I realize some just don't. And if you are one of them, I'm glad that you do. Because that means you're going to be very successful in life and are already, in a sense, in your mind, because your mind is where it starts. Always remember that. That fan is way over there, and I can still feel it. Okay. So, by this point, I'm just building stuff. I'm putting a banner together right now. And I would show you, but I don't want anybody to try to rip me off and say that they're the ones who made it, because then I have to go after some people. Probably. But, you know, we don't play about the stuff that we create. So, it just is what it is. Ask anybody in our family. They'll tell you. They'll tell you entirely. They won't hesitate to show you. If you resonate with our stuff, though, we don't mind you sharing it around. Just, well, you wouldn't be able to try to claim it as yours anyway. Because by the time our stuff is made, we have it so protected to where everyone knows who it belongs to. We brand all of our stuff. So if you also have things that you make sure that you brand it to where people can tell it's yours. Watermark stuff. If you have a logo, put it on there. If you don't have a logo, get somebody to make you one and then still put it on there. Or you can put you could sign it. You know how people make paintings and different forms of art and stuff, and then they put like their signature, not the same signature that they use to sign contracts and stuff. Never do that. Somebody can forge that depending on where it is. People do all sorts of things these days. Just come up with something unique. Put something unique on the things that you make so that people know where it came from. Make it to where nobody can try to separate it from what you made, so that by the time anybody has to ask anything for any reason, I don't see why they would have to, but you know, things happen these days, like I said. So by this point, you just have to be willing to stick up for yourself, because you never know who could be trying to do what. I like this one. I like that one. I'm going to use that for something. I can't see on screen. I'm sharing my thoughts out loud, because why not chat? Why not laugh? I'm on the camera anyway, so might as well do something. Does anybody have anything that they're currently working on? I don't care if it's something as simple as a picture or music, anything that you are proud of, that you want to share. You can put it in the comments if you choose. I'll congratulate you. All right. I like this one too. There's something about pictures of portals that I really, really like. It's like it has a different front power to it, especially when you're attaching it to something that you're working on, that can actually apply to that specific thing. Okay, good. God came is still there. I didn't see that till just now, but that's all right. Let me see this. I know this may be out of the blue, but it's something pertaining to what I'm doing. anytime you make something with AI and you type up this prompt, especially if it took you a long time to type it up, make sure that you have a document open. And every time you type a prompt that gets you the result that you're looking for, make sure that you copy and paste that prompt into that document, because you never know when you're going to need it again. There have been too many times where I got a specific result that I was looking for, and I was really happy to get it, but didn't think about copying and pasting it. And then by the time I had to make something very similar, but wanted to use pretty much the same prompt, I had to try to remember what it was. So even if you have to, when you copy and paste it, you have to change it up a little bit. It'll save you time, and it'll save you time anyway. Like in the short term and in the long run, I'm telling you, it saves a lot of time, a lot of effort. Saves you from any form of whatever disappointment you feel for whatever reason, for not being able to remember that. I'm about to copy and paste mine right now, so I remember it, because I make a lot of stuff. And are you done with your live? Are you done with your live? Okay, just making sure.
What do you say?
I said just making sure. Just got to make sure the folks are doing what they're supposed to do. That's good. You did good? All right. That's good. You heard that, everybody? He said he did good in school today. That's good. People, they'll feel very good about it, and that'll encourage them to do even better. I have the opportunity to do so, because they need to keep the motivation up, you know. And if you can be a part of somebody, if you can be somebody's journey by encouraging them any kind of way, not even for it, like just for the fact that you want to just be there for them, do that. Because how hard is it to say? How hard is it to say good job to somebody? Ask me if y'all can switch places. Just for that period of time. Okay. See, I don't mind making conversations with people while I'm on here chat, because it's real life, you know? If people can relate to you, I feel like they would stick around a whole lot more. Like a whole lot more. There have been these live sessions that I've been to on TikTok where people would just literally be not really doing much of anything, like just doing everyday things. I remember there was this live I saw the other day where somebody was just at their desk listening to music, and there were like 5,000 people there. Like, I know it usually takes time to build stuff up like that, but just the fact that you can just be doing anything and people will still be interested. Like, and the chat was going crazy. Like, it was going through so fast because so many people were so engaged with the fact that somebody was just sitting at their desk listening to music. So you don't have to be perfect to go on live. You don't have to have this huge extravagant idea or anything. You can just, even if you just spoke your thoughts out loud, within reason, let me make that part clear, within reason. If you just go on live, like say you're writing or something, if you're just writing and like you want to go live, you don't have to, get all dolled up or anything, or all prepared for something huge. Just be yourself. Just press the live button and just put your phone somewhere or whatever you're using and just do you. Because if people can see the real side of you, they'll trust you faster. It's been the case for me. Let me copy and paste this here. I did not want that to be in bold like that. So hold on a second, chat. Let me get something organized right quick because I tried to copy and paste something and it did not look how I thought it would. I don't want to border around my words because I know I'm gonna have to use this again. I'm very particular about certain things. Certain things I will not stand for. I don't care how small it seems to somebody else. I am very particular about what I want and what I do. So I get very particular results. And this is taking long to copy and paste again. So give me just 1 second. All right, that's good. So I've typed up this prompt and made, I'd say, about I've made, it was a great few. I lost count actually, but I'd say I downloaded about how many did I download? Uh, like you know, let's just say I downloaded 9 because it's closer to that than anything. So I downloaded 9 pictures already. All of them are amazing, and now I know I can use these for different things. For the next 3 books that I make, I already have the cover now because I decided to have options. And if you have more options, you have more to work with. Even if you don't think it's going to be an option for right now, still please save it because that can save you so much time. You never know what you can need to use in the future. And that's like pictures or anything. Sometimes I just scroll through Pinterest, and when I see something that catches my attention, like a quote or something, of course, nothing nonsense related, um, like a quote that I could post somewhere, or pretty much anything that I can use for any reason. And not even on Pinterest. Sometimes I just make a whole bunch of stuff so I can see the options that I have. And I just still save it all and put it up into a folder because that's still your intellectual property. Specifically, don't need it. You could easily lend it to somebody else. I would save them time too. And who knows? You raise your value. There are some who will actually be willing to pay you for that. Give them a bit of something that they need, especially if it's not low quality. I know this definitely was not a planned thing, but I'm having such a good time on here. I'm not even usually on camera that much. That's the part. But it's relaxing because I feel like just conversation. And keep it conversational. All right, so I'm waiting for some load. It's about to be done in a minute. This is fun. I enjoy stuff like I need to clean my computer really because I think I'm moving slow because I didn't do that today. I did it yesterday. I didn't do it today. And then the fact that I'm like multiple things at once. I have couldn't upload all these at once so that I have more resources to work with. I hope you're all taking care of yourself. If y'all need some water, go get some water. If you need some sunlight, go get you some sunlight. If you're hungry, go get something to eat. It's pretty much anything that you need. Do what you need for you. Nobody is stopping you. And even if they were, who has that? The right to that they can do that. I'm just waiting for that still upload. So we're giving it a, oh no. All right, that's gonna have to wait a minute because the storage is higher than I thought. I had to ask about that because I need to do something. Okay. Don't worry, it's just a problem on our end. All right, so it's not my end. Thank God. Everybody. I like this picture. I will never not like it. All right. Let me see something here. All right. So what's on your minds now? Is everything good? I like to ask that a lot because, got to keep the audience in consideration too. And just the fact that I'm a caring person. I can't imagine myself not caring for somebody though, honestly. It's just in my nature to care for people and things within reason because you still got to set boundaries. Oh. I guess I didn't go according to plan. Oh well, though. Such is life, Such is life. Let's see. No extra talking up there. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, I did. Because why not? I see myself. Are you gonna join at one point? You got the link in your email, right? I said you're gonna join at one point because I think you have the link in your email. I don't know. Wait. You gotta clear your stuff. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just. Well, sir, I meant figuratively. That's okay. I'm about to invite somebody else here because this is the perfect opportunity. It's moving kind of slow. Won't worry too much about that. I only clicked on it. I might want to hurry and exit out because I'm already still in this one. And I don't know if it's going to override it or not. But I don't want to find out. All right, let me get this to you.
You still live with it?
Mm-hmm. Sure am. Let me send this to you.
Here's the dog back.
All right, let me get this to him right quick because this was done a few hours ago. It wasn't hours. It really was not hours, but still. All right, I sent it. No, I don't want to leave the site. Am I still? Okay, good. I'm still here. Let me take these frames off for a minute, though. It doesn't matter that I can barely see my screen. I gotta get those frames off my face sometimes. Have you ever noticed, those of you that wear glasses, sometimes when you wear them for a specific period of time, they just start to feel, I wouldn't say really annoying. You can tell that they're there. Well, of course, you can tell that they're there anyway, but like you just don't want them there for a bit, you know? So just taking them off for a few. But we'll be all right. I won't leave them off for long because I want to be able to see my screen just in case any of my beautiful viewers want to say anything, which I will give you the opportunity just as long as you are not negative. I don't expect you to be positive like a field of flowers or anything, but you know, just be cordial at least. All right, let me put these back on because I gotta see this thing right here, right quick. And these are coming off. I need to replace those too. Oh, hello.
You still live?
Mm-hmm. All right, since nobody's saying anything whatsoever, I guess I'll just keep going. So let me find some right quick. You know, I think I have the perfect thing. Come on, work. All right. Let's do a bit of something. But don't worry, it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna choose any nonsense. Secret government. I think too many people know about it to be a secret. If I could read any book right now, what would I read? You know, whatever title comes to mind first, that's what I'm gonna read. Because I'm not gonna read any of ours yet because that hasn't been released yet.
We don't have to read books on live.
Huh?
We don't have to read books on live.
Yeah, because why not?
Peppering the sunflower seeds down here and just get a black cup.
I don't care.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
All right. So, what am I thinking about? What book do I have in mind right now? If you have a suggestion that you can end up telling me before I find something, tell me. But if not, I'm just gonna. Hello. I don't want to pronounce that wrong. To the one who says McCullers, welcome. How are you? It's nice to see you. What's on your mind today? Anything interesting on? Anything great happened lately? I want to make sure I keep everybody engaged. I saw that at 10:09. That's 10:10. Angel number. So the one who just come. Do you want to say something? Feel free to put it in. I will listen. Yeah. I need to do this reading of my lives too. That would be interesting. I do my own stories. Let's see. I'm looking for a specific book to read to keep folks interested here. Because we all want to learn something at one point or another. I'm trying to pull it up and just moving a bit slow right now. And I know it's not the internet. The internet's just fine. Stop being loud. Yeah, I'm not here by myself. I'm here in a house full of people. It's great though. I'm grateful. You know what? If my computer's not gonna move fast enough, I might just have to get my tablet. No, it won't. And even if it was a bit loud, who cares? We live in it's a house full of people, for goodness sakes. Oh, hello.
Every time I drop by, I always make it a point to see your animals because they're very adorable.
All right, so
Is the live still going?
of course it's still going. Who cares? This is real life.
Thank you.
You know, you're so welcome. So we shall find something.
I'm gonna keep them with you, or I'm gonna take them back up.
You can take them back up. Because it's not like I'm going to eat them right now anyway.
Did Daddy join back yet?
No, not yet.
What's this thing, bro?
Okay, hold on. We'll find something. Oh! I think I know. I think I have the right thing. I think I have the perfect thing. You're so welcome. There's this book that Nasir showed me a while ago. I don't remember what it's called. It was the little red book of. Let me see. Let me look this up right quick. Little red. I think that's what it's called. I might be way off. I just know it was a little red book. Oh. Book that makes your dreams come true. I guess I'll read that. What? Let me find a PDF right quick. I might share my screen. The little red book. The little red book that makes dream. That may call the famous little red book. But that's just kind of a long title to me. The little red book that makes dreams come true. Let's see if it makes your dreams come true. It'll make mine come true. I didn't even spell true right. I forgot the R.
This cord is actually really long.
All right. Let's look for a PDF so I can go and read this now. Because I know I saw a PDF. And this is an old book because it was published in 1926. Don't laugh.
No laughing. Look.
What?
Exactly.
Why are they like that? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get this PDF pulled up. I might just have to, because this is taking a bit more time than I thought. I don't know. Let me see. Because I want to get this. All right. Let's see. There's a download anyway. And I don't need anything on the price attached to it, honestly. Like how those things keep trying to show me. PDF free download. Let's put that on full screen. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a PDF, but it's not trying to show me anything. It's keeping me from doing it. It's not keeping doing anything because I do as I so please and choose. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot going on. Okay, this really needs to hurry up because I'm trying to get it to work before a specific time. I might ask for my tablet. Not because I don't want to wait. It's taking a bit longer than I'd like for it to. Live, you know. At all. So I keep smiling. Yeah, she's gonna have to bring that tablet. Where is she? I'm trying to read.
Remember something? She had 2-3 business days to give away.
What's she trying to get away from?
That's it.
What's she trying to do?
Grab whatever she's wearing and start tugging on it.
You tell Nutty I'm gonna need my You tell Nutty I'm going to need my.
Here, get it close to your. Look how it's running up.
No, just send it to me. Cause I just realized you can see that way too good on the camera. Hold on. I might be getting it to work.
Maybe the tablet.
We're almost there. We're almost about to reading. Finally. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. If you got somewhere to go, just tune in until later.
Oh, you dedicated. Hold on one second. I'm gonna jump right back in. I just realized you were still there and the phone started ringing.
Let's hope not. I'm not trying to speak to anybody right now. What kind of question is that? All right, we almost got it, people. We almost got it. Oh. All right, I think we got it. Finally. It's called It Works, the famous little red book that makes your dreams come true. We've got an interesting cover. All right. All right, y'all. We're about to start this. I'm just going to go past to the main part because I just like to get to the point. Okay. A concise, definite, resultful plan with rules, explanations, and suggestions for bettering your condition in life. If you know what you want, you can have it. The man who wrote this book is highly successful and widely known for his generosity and helpful spirit. He gives full credit for all that he has accomplished in mastering circumstances, accumulating wealth, and winning friends to the silent working out of the simple, powerful truth, which he tells of in his work. Shush! I'm reading! All right. He shows you here an easy, open road to a larger, happier life. Knowing that the greatest good comes from helping others without expecting praise, the author of this work has requested his name be omitted. I don't see it anywhere. What is the real secret of obtaining desirable possessions? Are some people born under a lucky star or other charm which enables them to all have which seems so desirable? And if not, what is the cause of the difference in conditions under which men live? Many years ago, feeling that there must have been a logical answer to this question, I decided to find out, if possible, what it was. I found the answer to own satisfaction. and for years have given the information to others who have used it successfully. From a scientific, psychological, or theological viewpoint, some of the following statements may be interpreted as incorrect, but nevertheless, the plan has brought results desired to those who have followed the simple instructions, and it is my sincere belief that I am now presenting it in a way which will bring happiness and possession to many more. Oh, that's nice. If wishes were horses, oh my god! If wishes were horses, I apologize. If wishes were horses, beggars would rise. Would ride. What am I doing? Let me start over. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride, is the attitude taken by the average man and woman in regard to possessions. They are not aware of a power so near that it is overlooked, so simple in operation that it is difficult to conceive, and so short in results that it is not made use of consciously or recognized as the cause of failure or success. Gee, I wish that were mine, is the outburst of Jimmy. The officer goes by, and Florence, the telephone operator, expresses the same thought regarding a ring in the jeweler's window. While poor old Jones, the bookkeeper, during the Sunday stroll, replies to his wife, "Yes, dear, it would be nice to have a home like that, but it is out of the question. We will have to continue to rent." Landon, the salesman, protests that he does all the work, gets the short end of the money, and will some days quit his job and find a real one. And President Bondum, in his private sanctum, voices a hitter tirade against the annual attack of hay fever. At home is much the same. Last evening, father declared that daughter Mabel was headed straight for a disaster, and today mother's allowance problem and other trying affairs faded into insignificance as she exclaims, "This is the last straw. Robert's school teacher wants to see me this afternoon. His reports are terrible. I know, but I'm late for bridge now. She'll have to wait until tomorrow." So goes the endless stream of expressions like these from millions of people in all classes who give no thought to what they really want and who are getting all that they are entitled to or expect. If you're one of these millions of thoughtless talkers or wishers and would like a decided change for your present condition, you can have it. But first of all, you must know what you want, and this is no easy task. When you can train your objective mind, the mind you use every day to decide definitely upon the things or conditions, you will have taken your first big step in accomplishing or securing. To get what you want is more mysterious or uncertain than the radio waves all around you. Tune in correctly and you get a perfect result. But to do this, it is, of course, necessary to know something of your equipment and have a plan of operation. You have within you a mighty power, anxious and willing to serve you, a power capable of giving that which you earnestly desire. This power is Thomas J. Hudson, PhD, LLD, author of The Law of Physics Phenomena, as your subjective mind. Other learned writers use different names and terms, but all agree that it is omnipotent. Therefore, I call this power Emmanuel, God in us. Regardless of the name of this great power or the conscious admission of a God, the power is capable and willing to carry to a complete and perfect conclusion every earnest desire of your objective mind. But you must be really in earnest about what you want. Occasional wishing or half-hearted wanting does not form a perfect connection or communication with your omnipotent power. You must be in earnest, sincerely, and truthfully desire certain conditions or things, mental, physical, or spiritual. Your objective mind and will are so vacillating that you usually only wish for things, and the wonderful capable power within you does not function. Most wishes are simply vocal expressions. Jimmy, the office boy, gave no thought of possessing the red roadster. Landon, the salesman, was not thinking of any other job or even thinking at all. President Bondum knew he had hay fever and was expecting it. Father's business is quite likely successful, and mother had no doubt brought home first prize from the bridge party that day. But they had no fixed idea of what they really wanted their children to accomplish, and were actually helping to bring about the unhappy conditions which exist. If you are in earnest about changing your present condition, here is a concise, definite, resultful plan with rules, explanations, and suggestions. All right, let's scroll down a bit more. Okay, the plan. Write down on paper in order of their importance the things and conditions you want. Do not be afraid of wanting too much. Go the limit in writing down your wants. Change the list daily, adding to or taking from it until you have it about right. Do not be discouraged on account of changes, as this is natural. There will always be changes and additions with accomplishments and increasing desires. Here are the 3 positive rules of accomplishment. 1. Read the list of what you want 3 times each day, morning, noon, and night. 2. Think of what you want. And 3. Do not talk to anyone about your plan except the great power within you, which will unfold to your objective mind the method of accomplishment. It is obvious that you cannot acquire faith at the start. Some of your desires, from all practical reasoning, may seem positively unattainable, but nevertheless, write them down on your list in their proper place of importance to you. There is no need to analyze how this power within you is going to accomplish your desires. Such a procedure is unnecessary as trying to figure out why a grain of corn placed in a fertile soil shoots up. A green stalk blossoms and produces an ear of corn containing hundreds of grains, each capable of doing what the one grain did. Okay, let me see. Where did I leave off? You will follow this definite plan and carry out these 3 simple rules, the method of accomplishment, which will unfold quite as mysteriously as the ear of corn appears on the stalk. I don't know why it says that. And in most cases, much sooner than you expect. When new desires deserving position at or about top of your list come to you, they may rest assured that you are progressing, correctly removing from your list of items which you first thought you wanted is another sure indication of progress. It is natural to be skeptical and have doubts, distrusts, and questionings, but when these thoughts arise, get out your list. Read it over, or even if you have it memorized, talk to your inner self about your desires until the doubts that interfere with your progress are gone. Remember, nothing can prevent you having that which you earnestly desire. Others have these things as well, so why not you? All right, give me 1 second, okay, please? All right. The omnipotent power within you does not enter in any controversial argument. It is waiting and willing to serve when you are ready. But your objective mind is so susceptible to suggestion that it is almost impossible to make any satisfactory progress when surrounded by skeptics. Therefore, choose friends and associates with people who now have some of the things you really want, but do not discuss your method of accomplishment with them. Make sure that you remember that. Please remember that. Put down on list of wants such material things as money, home, automobile, or whatever it may be, but do not stop there. You have to be more definite. If you want an automobile, decide what kind, style, price, color, and all the other details, including when you want it. If it's a home that you want, plan the structure, the grounds, the furnishings. Decide on location and cost. If you want money, write down the amount, the exact amount. If you want to break a record in your business, put it down. It may be a sales record. If so, write out the total, the date required, then the number of items you must sell to make it. Also list your prospects and put after each name the sum expected. This may seem very foolish at first, but you can never realize your desires if you do not know positively and in detail what you want and when you want it. If you cannot decide this, you are not in earnest. You must be definite. And when you are, results will be surprising and almost unbelievable. A natural and ancient enemy will no doubt appear when you get your first taste of accomplishment. This enemy is discredit and form of such thought as, it can't be possible, it just happened. What a remarkable coincidence. When such thoughts occur, give thanks and exert credit to your omnipotent power for the accomplishment. By doing this, you gain assurance and more accomplishment. Where was I? Okay, more accomplishment. And in time, prove to yourself that there is a law which actually works at all times when you are in tune with it. Sincere and earnest thanks cannot be given without gratitude, and it is impossible to be thankful and grateful without being happy. Therefore, when you are thanking your greatest and best friend, your omnipotent power for the gifts received, do so with all your soul and let it be reflected in your face. The power in what it does is beyond understanding. Do not try to understand it, but just accept the accomplishment with thankfulness, happiness, and strength and faith. Now, caution. Please listen to this. It is possible to want and obtain that which will make you miserable, that which will wreck the happiness of others, oh, that which will result in sickness and death, that which will rob you of your eternal life. Okay, this is a disclaimer, you guys. So you can try. You can. Don't be afraid to try this method. Just be mindful of what could potentially come with it. I'm not saying any of it is guaranteed, but just be mindful. You can have what you want, but you must take all that goes with it. So, in planning your wants, plan that which you are sure will give you and your fellow man the greatest good here on earth, thus paving the way that the future hope beyond the pale of human understanding. I'm sorry, guys. Give me another second, okay? I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me 1 second, okay? Let me come off of here for a minute. I know you can still see me. It doesn't really matter. All right. Let's continue. This method of securing what you want applies to everything you are capable of desiring, and the scope being so great, it is suggested that your first list consists of only those things which you are quite familiar, such as an amount of money or an accomplishment or the possession of material things. Such desires as these are more easily and quickly obtained than the discontinuance of fixed habits, the welfare of others, and the healing of mental or bodily ills. Accomplish the lesser things first. Then take the next step, and when that is accomplished, you will see the higher and really important objectives in life. But long before you reach this stage of your progress, many worthwhile desires will find their place on your list. One will be to help others as you have been helped. Great is the reward to those who help and give without thought of self. It is impossible to be unselfish without gain. We're almost done with the book. In conclusion, a short while ago, Dr. Emil Coe, I don't know if I'm saying that right, that's just how I'm reading it, came to this country and showed thousands of people how to help themselves. Thousands of others spoofed at the idea, refused his assistance, and are today where they were before his visit. So with the statements and plan presented to you now, you can reject or accept. You can remain as though you are or have everything you want. The choice is yours, but God grant that you may find us in the short volume the inspiration to choose aright, follow the plan, and thereby obtain, so many others have, all things, whatever they may be, that you desire. Read the entire book over again and again and then again. Memorize the 3 simple rules on pages 13 and 14. Test them now on what you want most this minute. This book could have easily extended over 350 pages, but it has been deliberately shortened to make it as easy as possible for you to read, understand, and use. Will you try it? Thousands of better lives would testify to the fact that it works. It works. Please send another 200 copies of It Works. In answer to your query, yes, we are obviously using it, and yes, we think it's simply great. A testimonial from Carol Ann Atkinson. There are a lot of testimonies here, so. All right. You all have been so kind. So I will read a message to you from the author. Dear reader, the great possessions of life are all gifts mysteriously bestowed: sight, hearing, aspiration, love, or life itself. The same is true of the ideas. The riches of them are given to us, as for instance, the powerful idea in which this book has given to you. What are you going to do with it? Are you surprised when I tell you that the most profitable thing you can do is give it away? You can do this in an easy and practical way by having this book sent to those you know who need it. In this way, you can help in the distribution of this worldwide effort to make the lives of others better and happier. You know people who are standing still or who are worried and discouraged. This is your chance to help. If you withhold this book, this is your chance to help them help themselves. If you withhold this book from them, you will lose the conscious satisfaction that comes from doing good. You will see that they get this book. Then you put yourself in line with the law of life, which says you get by giving, and you may rightly expect prosperity and achievement. At the very least, you will have the inner sense of having done a good deed with no hope of being openly thanked, and your reward will come secretly in added power and larger life. And there you have it. It was literally 17 pages in all. We read the whole entire thing. That's good. I wonder is anybody still there? Comment if you're there.
Wow, you are straight up loyal to the situation. I just got off that call. I just
got finished
off
reading a
the
book that
call.
was 17 pages.
Oh, okay. What's up? That's content. That's really good. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much.
I
Peace,
appreciate
love,
you
and
too.
prosperity. Yeah, thank you. So
You're very
I
welcome.
just finished up, and look at that. It's been on there for like 2 hours, so it's a lot of good. So I'm going to go ahead and end the live if you're completed with what you're doing.
Oh no, I'm definitely complete now.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
fun. I gotta do that more often. That was fun. I have to
yeah.
admit.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's a lot of help to the whole experience because you already know what we're doing. You know.
Sir.
Peace, love, and prosperity to all that get access to any part of this. All is love and enjoy
And good
life.